Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisathompson.com, and I have a question for you. Are you struggling closing the sales with your leads, whether you want to get them to buy your product or join you in business? Well, pay close attention because in this video, I'm going to share with you a very simple tip that will help you increase your conversions. So the first thing you want to do is agree with your lead. So anything your lead brings up as far as an objection, you want to agree with them, no matter how preposterous or silly the objection is, okay? Because a lot of times, and I learned this from Grant Cardone. Grant says, we so often, when someone asks us to do something, we often say no. And we do it without thinking. There's that level of resistance. First response out of everyone's mouth is no. And what happens then is when people hear that word no, it immediately puts people on the defensive. Okay? And when people are on the defensive, they're not going to be really wanting to listen. Okay? Communication breaks down. But when you are a good salesman, they're always going to agree with the customer first. Because what you need to do in sales is you need to understand their perspective and what is it that has them, from their point of view, that they see this as an objection and why they're hesitant about buying the product or joining you in business. So you have to get into their head and figure out, okay, their perspective. And the way that you lower that resistance to get into their head is to agree with them. And so the way to learn how to do and be more agreeable, Grant gave this challenge in, I'm in Cardone University, and the very first course you go through is Sales Fundamentals. And he has you do this agreement challenge. And what you do is you have to do this with friends or family. And for 24 hours, you're going to agree with everything they say. No matter how silly or preposterous it is, you're going to agree with them. And what this does is you're going to notice how even if it's something you don't want to do, but if you agree with them and you see their point of view, you can eventually propose something of an alternative and they're going to be willing to try it. Okay, so he says do this agreement challenge. And most people, their agreement muscle is so weak that they can't last 3 hours. I didn't last 60 minutes. So I had to learn how to do that with the agreement challenge and to agree. And what that does is that makes me think a little bit more, makes me listen a lot better, and it helps me understand where they're coming from. Because if I know where they're coming from, and I can lower their resistance, because people, they do business with those who they know, like, and trust. And if they know that I'm listening and I'm validating the concern, so when I'm agreeing with them, I'm validating the concern. Okay? And then I can lead into a feel, felt, found, okay, where we can overcome the objection. And when that happens, that lowers the level of resistance and it increases your conversion rate. Because remember, people do business with those who they know, like, and trust. So if you got value from this video today, leave a comment and share. And if you're not on my newsletter, go to workwithdrlisathompson.com. I have the link in the video description in the first pinned comment section below this video. Put in your best email address and I'll start sending updates to your email box where I'll share with you my latest tips, strategies, and mindset that can help you grow a full-time income while working only part-time from home. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.